Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Robert, and this is Infinite Realms, and today I'm going to do a quick review of She-Hulk. Now, I don't want to say the show is bad. I don't want to say it's great. It's something different for Marvel, and that's refreshing. So, let's run it down by episode, okay? The first episode is, of course, an origin episode. It's actually pretty good, although it did get a lot of flack for a couple of things, and I think it were very unwarranted. But I won't get into that right now. But I thought that one was really good. The second one, there was some really funny jokes in there, like when when Jen got delivered a complimentary basket with a map for the best bathroom to poop. That was I found myself really laughing my butt off about that. And then you have the trial with the Abomination. That was real good. Of course, Wong was there, and it really played out well. I liked it. I really liked that one. Plenty of comedy, but not too terrible at the comedy. So, yeah, that one worked out pretty well. Now, the fourth episode, the one with Donnie Blaze. Oh boy. I just did not like that one. That one I thought fell flat. The fifth one is when Titania owns the name She-Hulk. It had some good points, but I thought it was kind of mediocre overall. That wasn't a great episode either. It was good in spots, but yeah, it wasn't great. Just Jen, when Jen goes to a wedding, I didn't like it till that final fight with Titania at the end. Then it kind of picked up, I thought. So it had that was all right. Then the retreat, Jen ends up staying at the wellness retreat that Blonsky is running, and I kind of like this episode. It worked on several levels and gave us a lot of character out of She-Hulk. That was pretty nifty. Now, Ribbit and Rip It was the name of the episode, episode 8. That's the one with Daredevil. That overall was pretty good. There were some minor stuff, but nothing I'm going to really talk about. And then, of course, the final episode, episode 9, was good and bad at the same time. It did this silly meta stuff, and Kevin was a robot, and it was kind of silly, but fun at the same time. But I thought it was a bit of a letdowner from the entire season. Now, granted, the show's supposed to be a comedy to begin with, so you gotta look at it at that lens. And when it was funny, it was damn funny. A heartfelt haiku to tell me all about it. You gotta give that one up. But there are plenty of flat parts, and it was good when it was good. It wasn't when it wasn't. And one of the things I did like was it kind of would turn corners, and I thought it was really funny how here's Jen, she's basically being broadcast her sex life onto a big screen and gets mad about it, and then she is the one in trouble. I thought that was a good moment in the show, and good character developing moment. And it's a shame, there weren't a few more like that. There was the one at the retreat as well. I thought that was pretty well handled. And yeah, overall, it is not the best Marvel show yet, and that's a shame because I really love She-Hulk, and it hit all the beats. It really did. It hit all the beats from both Dan Slott and John Byrne's runs on the comic. It wasn't the same, obviously, but it kept hitting all those beats, and I did like that part of it. It's just, there were a couple of times it was like, there were a few times it was like, okay, we've been here with She-Hulk, can we go somewhere else? And there was a couple of times it was, you know, it didn't quite reach up to the point I thought it could have reached. And that's me talking, you know. I did enjoy Jen. That she was a fun character. Really liked time with her. They spent with her. Really enjoyed her. Found her to be very likable. So, you know, that's a thumbs up. The cameos were pretty spot on. You know, Wong was great. Banner's cameo was good. Daredevil was fantastic. Blonsky was good. I did like kind of we're going a little bit back and a little bit forward with the cameos, so that, you know, we have different kind of characters showing up. You know, Blonsky hasn't been seen since the Incredible Hulk movie in like way back when, and you know, we've seen Wong recently, and you know, Daredevil we always kind of wonder about, and well, there he is. And yeah, I mean, I would say give it a watch. It's good, but it's not great. Again, my hat is off for Marvel trying something different. At least we have that. And I think it can work. I think it's almost there. I think there's just a couple of flat points they need to iron out. Wait a minute, if you iron out a flat point, it's flat. Step back on that. There are a couple of wrinkles they need to iron out. And then, whoa, lost my analogies there. And then I think it would be a pretty awesome Disney Plus show. A pretty awesome character. Now, I don't know how they're going to squeeze her into the greater Marvel universe with her fourth wall breaks and stuff like that. But and then you got Deadpool coming too, who does the same thing. So it's going to be kind of weird. Would be nice just to see, you know, Deadpool and She-Hulk get together and they start acknowledging, hey, you do it too. That would be funny. So, yeah, what would I rate it? I'd give it a good 3 stars. Watchable, enjoyable, but be prepared for some downturns and some wrinkles in the road. So that would be my recommendation. Not the worst, not the best. And there you have it. I mean, well, I will say I did love sort of the meta commentaries towards the critics of the show, and you knew they already knew it was going to happen. So I mean, they had it there, ready to go. That was some entertaining stuff. But you know, yeah, there were some moments that could have used some work. So there we are. Okay, that's my take on She-Hulk. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What did you think of She-Hulk? I did enjoy it, like I said, but you know, it wasn't my favorite show. So let me know in the comments.